level charm animals.
I don't know what race I'm going to play. Race.
Horse, of course.
We are creating new characters for all of this campaign.
Just have some fun and play something you haven't played before. One shot.
I haven't played no. I think I played Dragonborn. No, I haven't. I haven't played like the little classes, like the short classes, like dwarves, gnomes, halflings and stuff.
Go for it. Play something.
I'll play halfling.
What am I? Oh yeah, I am a halfling too.
Which one is better, Lightfoot or Stout?
Depends on what you want to be. Oh, ranger, right? Lightfoot.
Yeah. What does it give?
You get dexterity, and I think you can hide behind people or something like that.
Okay.
Creatures one size larger.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want, make a grandpa to go with my grandma.
Yeah, I can, for story-wise, I can be your grandma apprentice or something. I think it's my turn to play a little kiddo in disguise. Okay, I got my background. I took Outlander. I'm not sure if that's any good, but I haven't played Outlander before. And I'm halfling.
It's bourbon
Ranger?
campaign.
What do I do for stats?
Roll 46.
And?
Drop the lowest. Sorry, 46 6 times and drop the lowest. If you're below 8, you roll again.
Is there a command I can do that?
You should have started in manage character, and then you can do it in the chat window. You can set your dice roller. But if you haven't, just drag 46 into the chat window. Do it manually. So right click on the dice, that's it, you remember.
Yeah.
So you got a 12.
Well,
Yep.
let me put it down somewhere so I don't
I'm writing
have
it,
to
keep going.
I don't have to remember it.
It'll be in the chat window when you're making it. 12.
46, right?
Yep. Faster the better, you haven't got much time. Oh, good roll. 17.
Is it?
Let's go. 6, 6, 5, 17.
Yep, I wish few more of this.
More rolls.
15?
15. 3 more.
Oh, 3 more, okay.
That's 15. Good rolling. 13.
2 more?
1 more.
Okay. You're rolling 46 for your stuff and dropping the lowest one.
Oh,
That'll
you should
be
have
6.
that. No, roll
Shall
again.
I?
Yep, roll again.
I should roll 18.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah?
No,
15.
15. So your scores are 12, 17, 15, 15, 13, 15. You can build whatever you want.
Oh, can I keep that character forever?
It's a one-shot character.
Yeah. But it's still
Well,
fun.
theoretically, this is our second shot.
True.
It's a different shot though.
Yeah, it is
It's
different
round
shot.
2. Barkeep's Revenge.
How do I change the numbers? The question.
You just type it in the character sheet.
Okay.
If you want to tell me what you want, I'll put them in there. Yep, you've picked it out.
I just don't know plus what I have to start. Then you
Yeah,
see.
so you've made a mistake when you dragged your halfling across before your stats because it won't do the modifications to them. So we'll do that at the end. So put your raw stats in.
Well, I think I have plus
Just
0
put
to
your stats in
strength
where you
and
want them to be rolled.
plus 2
and then
to
we'll do
strength
it
and plus
manually.
1 to charisma or something. Yeah.
No big deal.
Oops. No, that's not how we do it, is it? Actions.
I have started with a 10 on everything, I believe.
But that's right, that's where you start. So just put your scores in that you rolled.
So it gave me plus 1 to charisma, that's for sure, and plus 2 to dexterity, and that's it.
Yeah, we'll do that at the end. Just put your scores in that you've got, and then we'll just adjust it.
Yes.
That'll be quicker. So just the raw scores you rolled, put them in.
Well, I usually like to even them out, so if I have a plus 2 to dex, and I put 17,
one.
I'll
You
get...
have... Come on, we haven't got much time, you won't get a game. You got really good scores, don't panic.
Right.
How you going, Mr. Bond Boy?
Getting there.
Do you need a logo?
I think I got one, I just have to put it in.
You want a halfling, don't you? Find your halfling.
No, I'm going dwarf.
Okay, I put the stats, but I'm not sure I got the modifiers.
Right, you getting a lady halfling or a male halfling?
A lady halfling, of course.
There you go, you've got an image.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, I think I got everything in on it. Let me know if I missed anything.
I have to figure it out myself.
It's good you got some shields and stuff. You're all equipped.
I don't have spells at level 2, right? It starts level 3.
Ranger?
Yeah,
Check.
I think it starts level 3.
Yeah, you get spellcasting level 2.
So,
2 first. No 2 spells.
my fighting style, I want to do defensive. How do I get that set up on?
Yep. So what you do is on your character sheet, on the front page, see what says AC.
Yep.
To the left of that's a magnifying glass. Click on that,
Okay.
and it has a
Fighting
miscellaneous under
style.
armor. Just click the one in there.
Oh,
But you have to take it out if you're not wearing armor.
I have 2 spells.
Do you want me to put it in?
I got it.
Yeah, perfect.
Check the spell.
You like mountain dwarves? It's 2 mountain dwarves you've gone for.
Halfling.
-1 as a paladin for your wisdom. That's interesting.
Why are you doing -1?
Well, they're charisma
Paladins
based
are
character.
charisma.
He gets a +1 for his it's his proficient in wisdom, so it's interesting. He's sort of modified
Okay,
out
charisma +1.
penalty for a +1.
Worthwhile. Paladins are immune to everything anyway.
And paladins need some spells. If you want to use your heal hands, we'll just do it manually. It takes too long to set up.
Say that again?
If you want to do your spells, your lay hands, we'll just do them manually. It's quicker.
Go ahead and do it.
Getting close to the deck, I think.
MR+3. It's weird.
I'm correct presuming I have plus 2 to dex as a halfling?
Yes. Plus 2 dex, plus 1 charisma.
Okay, I modified my stats.
Just grab some gear and away we go. Everyone else is ready?
I don't have skills yet.
Yes, you do.
Gear.
Ooh,
I
can you
didn't put
unrestrain
anything.
me and unconscious me? And I'm not sure why I'm getting a +3 to my strength rolls. Strange.
Because you're a cleric?
Nice.
But I only have a +1 modifier to strength, but my attack rolls are +3.
I
is really odd.
manually put my stats, so a lot of menus.
Wisdom is +5, wow. There must be some sort of effect on me.
No, it's just saves.
I'm looking at my weapon attacks, like the club attack is a +3.
I have a question. Technically, I'm proficient with longbows because I'm a ranger. But how would that work for a halfling?
Oh yeah, proficiency bonus, that's right.
Yep.
No, the longbow will be really a long bow for a little person.
Hang on. Are you getting proficiency bonus for...
Attack rolls is correct. It's just damage rolls that don't have it.
Oh yeah,
Makes perfect sense.
not a good player. Forget. Got a picture there, Artemis? Or would you like one?
I'm not sure. Here it is. Back up the roof.
There you go. You got one.
Alright. I know it looks human, but it's okay.
20 arrows. Thought sure I could do 20. Ah well.
Are we ready to go?
No. I'm just adding standard equipment I go with.
I think I'm good. I got my spells prepared.
If I add the packs like the burglar pack or the dungeoneer pack, it will add all the items, right?
Pardon?
There are like the packs. If I add one of these, it will add all the items that come in the pack.
In the inventory, yeah, it'll add it to your actions. So you got 20 arrows, so and you just need to pick your spells. But we shall begin.
I didn't pick armor.
Just drop it in. You've got some armor.
What?
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
No,
You
I
just got
don't.
a
I
dex
have a
bonus.
bow. I picked a bow, a rapier, and arrows.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Armor. Where is my armor?
And it's so good how quickly you can build stuff in Fantasy Grounds. I didn't have anything for this module ready 60 minutes ago and I'm already... Okay. Puggy and Salty Beth. Continuing on from your job to carry down other wharfs where you pulled out and found for the Thieves Guild Martima Creel, a fugitive from the Thieves Guild. On delivering him, you found a small slip of paper, an invitation from a character called Jib Krathul, inviting Matima to join the organisation called, as far as you can call, Chitrick.
Chitrick.
Chitrick. It doesn't mean anything to you or the guild at this stage, and life continues on your way. You are approached by a merchant. His name is Horath Firmberch. He's seeking your help, having developed a reputation of somewhat of being able to complete jobs as promised. And he tells you that he has a food shipment coming into to a different part of the Wharves district, and he's obviously keen to have that stock arrive safe and in good hands. But the wharves in which the ship is contracted and under guild rules can only land has had a stumbling block. The area is full of rats, that to such an extent that he's having trouble convincing Teamsters and Porters Guilds to offload his goods. He's also worried about whether or not the rats stream aboard and burrow into his valuable goods. He's commissioned you, if you can successfully remove and eradicate whatever's happening there, 200 gold pieces between you. A princely sum for just looking after food. Points you in the docks and says if you can get it done this evening, that'd be good. The shipment arrives soon. If you can't, I've got some time up my sleeve for something else.
Just rats, isn't it?
Just rats. Now you find yourselves in the glimmering darkness of a blustery autumn evening, standing at the edge of another set of docks on a common district.
I didn't need skills, I needed
Distance you
spells.
revelry,
Okay,
the
waiting for
houses,
the map to load.
the buildings. And that should be coming to you. I've got MBN, so in theory it should be a bit quicker these days.
Okay.
The module's loaded quickly, but this one's taking its time. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, no images.
You find yourselves on the wharves, looking forward towards the area.
I need
You can't
rangers
see
stuff.
too far as it's blustery and blowy, the main docks. You can tell stairs down to the lower level of the wharf and the lapping water that your Triton friend would have loved to have bathed in so much. Ahead of you, you can see 3 warehouses. The first, idle, old, abandoned. The second, looking similarly dishevelled, but not quite as severe. And the third, you can see what looks like firelights and perhaps a light cheering and celebration of perhaps people. Not boisterous, subdued,
I totally want
hard to
Hunter's Mark.
describe. Like there's obviously a activity happening in there.
And which one was the one he indicated needed clearing?
The decks. The whole area is to figure out where the rats are coming from and deal with those challenges.
Ah, cool. So are there any rats around?
There are plenty. You look along the wharves and there are rats scuttling everywhere. It's like a thicket of rats. Around you see cats patrolling but some of them are sitting there almost looking like fat and stuffed and simply no longer bothered to catch the rats that are plentiful, skipping along the edge of the walls, following the dark recesses.
Yummy.
Okay, you can go eat, but save me this one. And Tagigo, with your cast, speak with animals to speak to one of the rats.
What would you like to know?
I would like to know where they're coming from. Where's the party at?
Everywhere.
But how did you get here?
Our master brought us.
Ah, I would like to meet your master. Bring me to him. And I will give you this piece of cheese.
Master's not here. Chidrick not here.
That's disappointing. Where is he?
Somewhere. Everywhere. He is one. He is rat.
And how many rats has Fish Breath eaten by this time?
1 hour.
Is that a question?
Yeah, like Salty Fish Breath is eating rats
I'm
as...
down one. I'm starting on my second one now. He said to protect the stock.
That's right, you're a bit faint there.
How about now? You coming through alright?
Yeah, you sound alright. I guess we better take a look around.
Let's go, I'll lead, I'll start skulking through the shadows.
Sure, where are we headed this fine ratty evening?
My map's not showing up, by the way, so... You share it with me again, please.
Mine is.
Just come up. Beautiful.
And while we are here, are the other two with us, or have we not met them yet?
No, they're here, your companions.
Alright, freshly recruited.
So, did we find out much from the rats? Not really.
Not really. There is some master that's somewhere about, but apparently not here, but everywhere.
Jib is here. Jeb is here.
Where's
Or
Jeb?
Over there.
I'm taking
We
it
will go
already.
in the direction indicated.
They don't really indicate a direction, they're rats. It's more a concept.
Right.
Yeah, it's not that one.
Where's the cargo we're supposed to be looking after? Is it on the ship or on the docks?
No, that's to come. Your job is to clear,
Oh,
find
to
out where
clear
the
the
rat's
dock.
coming from and clear it.
Okay.
Right, so we gotta find this Jeb.
Okay, let's find it.
Guess the obvious thing to do is to go and ask the people. Seem to be a lot of them over there in that particular warehouse.
Yeah, why not? Let's go do that.
Yeah.
Are there any big clumps of rats anywhere? Or...
They're everywhere.
Okay.
I hate
They tend
rats.
to follow the walls and then scurry quickly across open space.
And nothing kept castle today, so no point here.
So you want to try the houses first?
Yeah. Maybe our paladin friend can make an impression.
Just a little bit. All the
So-
noise, I mean.
So from where you are on the map, the first building at the bottom looks like a warehouse, the second looks like an office, and the third that you can see on the screen near the end of what I can see is where the revelries are happening.
So I guess we go to the party.
So is it evening at the moment or nighttime?
Nighttime.
Beautiful.
I don't buy my
Is there
avatar.
any food around the area?
You're a bit quiet.
The
Is there
skulk
what?
in the shadows.
Food.
The rats seem pretty good at picking up the little stuff.
Also, like no food vendors or anything?
No food vendors. The area is otherwise vacant.
Is there any windows on this first building?
No, there's a... the doors to this building are warped and twisted. You could pull them over if you tried. The windows are shuttered and paint peels from the wooden boards. A faint light through that really disgusting windows shows through the cracked open doors.
What can I see through the cracks? Any cracks?
Just
or
the
any...
light. It's not big
Just-
enough. You just can tell that there's something light.
Should I check around back and see if there's a rear entry?
Well, we're not breaking in. We just want to go talk to some people.
If there are people,
Was the door secured?
It's wedged. You'd have to push it to open it. You could
Would
do
that
it.
be
You
break
think.
and enter?
Or we could talk to the people over there who are having a fun time.
Let's talk to the people then, and then we'll come back to this one.
Yeah.
I put survival
Where are the
because it
people
makes sense.
located?
With my
They are
Outlander.
right over here.
With my Outlander. Background.
Are they talking openly, or are they being kind of like...
Inside
Secretive.
the tavern, sounds of chatter and off-pitch singing emerge from the building. It's not as neglected and vandalised as the others. You see a person just arrive, a human, filthy looking, enter, and you hear a cheer from within. The dim light dawns replaced by singing.
Just call it athletics and survival.
Is there any markings on the outside of the building to tell us what it is, or
It looks like a building that maybe was a meeting hall. It's been
Athletics, not
repurposed
acrobatics. Athletics
into
and
a
survival.
tavern.
I
suppose everyone's free to come into a tavern? Let's enter.
Investigation, perception, and stealth.
In we go.
As long as they have meat.
You slip your way inside the building proper. There you see... There you find a building filled it is, with slightly over 20 people, you would say, indulging at a tavern bar.
The names are unique
It's
for this
decked out.
campaign.
The furnishings are crude. The building looks unloved, but the entertaining vibe within is quite welcoming. They haven't quite noticed your presence yet. So it's
Grandma dancing on the counter.
No, not yet. They're certainly drinking beer. The characteristics of the people in here are They're certainly not the cleanest folk you've ever seen. They don't seem too bothered by the rats skittering across the floors and the walls in here, hanging off crude lanterns from the ceiling.
Can I see a bartender?
Doesn't seem to be so much of a bartender here. It more seems to be a meeting place rather than a strict tavern.
Oh gosh, 16 kills.
So
In other
how do
words,
people
free
get a
flow.
drink?
Free flow? Well, you think there might be an honesty jar somewhere.
In a
Who's
bar.
the loudest in the bar?
Give me a perception check.
I want to glance around and see if somebody has noticed us entering.
Artemis, you don't notice any particular leaders in the crowd. Neither does Salty Fish Breath.
Hey, Artie, you're a man of the law. Why don't you go shake him down?
How about me? Do I see somebody watching at us, like straight watching at us?
Not really, they seem to be indulging with a company of others.
Okay.
Does there seem to be any place for that has mead at all?
Is what?
That has mead?
It looks like a crude, watery beer.
Okay, I'll just pull up a stein and grab the drink.
The beer itself is open. Next to it sits a cup full of small coppers, obviously for the thing. As you reach into the open barrel of the drum and scoop your ale cup in, you see floating to the surface as you scoop the dead, debauched body of a rat.
It only adds to the flavor. Plus, if there's enough alcohol in there, it'll just kill it.
It's pickled.
Behind the crude-looking bar, you see a set of steps leading down. As you turn the room, it's come to your attention that scuttled amongst the 18 people, you can see that this room isn't just occupied by people. Rat folk, some 4.5 foot tall, slim bodies slip between the customers.
Okay.
Armed.
So actual human sized.
No, halfling sized.
Oh, they're my size.
Yes, they're little people. Big for rats, however. They're all armed, and as you look around the room, you can see about half of the humans at the bar are armed as well. Daggers. It's still sharp enough.
Is anyone guarding the stairs downstairs? The stairs.
It looks like there's a rat folk just hanging around in that area watching it. You might be lucky.
I'll give a talk to one of them and ask, is Jeb around?
Nice.
Sure. Can you all give me a charisma, deception, or persuasion check? Your choice.
Me?
All of you.
Everybody.
Everybody. Good roll.
Which one do I roll?
Oh, actually,
Your choice.
I'll take it.
Charisma, deception, or persuasion.
Persuasion.
Well, I can see I'm back on fantasy grounds with these crappy rolls.
I'm not proficient
You
in
could
any
add-
of these.
You could add 2 more to my charisma check, Oz, because I have +4 to persuasion.
Oh, nice.
So 10.
That would be a 23, sir.
Oh, 23, sorry. As you look around the room, Artemis, the humans jostle you and welcome you to their club as you scull down the ratty drink. The others are welcome, but not perhaps greeted so much. But a deep intake of breath is done, and there swings around you, points at you, Salty Breath, and yells,
Charisma check.
"We don't like your folk here. Get out."
I did roll 20 on, natural
Who
20
said
on the
that?
charisma check.
What do you mean, you folk?
Cats.
I'm just here for a drink.
Cats, get out.
I did remember reading the sign says, no pets allowed.
Maybe I'll wait outside.
One follows you to the door, says to you, "A bit further if you don't mind, you smell."
Well, why don't you come outside and make me? Once I'm
Drop-
outside, why don't you follow?
He drops a fart and heads back inside to indulge his beer.
That's classic.
I'm an extremely charismatic halfling at this point.
Yep. They welcome you in. One hands you a brew of cup. You can see in it small bits of fur floating in the top.
Well, I will ignore that and it's like, thanks, friend. I'm trying to make this recipe something.
Can I scope the building out on the outside to see?
Certainly, it's a
Isn't it tunnel?
crude building on the outside. The doors and the windows lead into the singular space of the tavern. You don't see any alternate entrances or exits into the building other than smashing through a window.
But there's definitely a downstairs, yeah.
Well, you don't know that, but
Oh, because we've seen the stairs, didn't we? Leading down.
only
Or by-
Artemis saw the
Oh,
stairs.
sorry.
So,
Were there any responses as to where Jeb is?
A rat folk pulls you aside. Who are you?
A friend of a friend.
Yeah. What friend?
One of the little ones outside.
Little one what?
You know, small furry.
The rats.
Yeah, he told me to look for Jeb. Jeb's like the boss, right?
Yes. And why you be looking for Jeb?
Business proposition.
Oh, well, I'd be happy to hear this proposition and make sure Jeb hears about it.
And as
And
he's
to-
talking over to that person, I kind of bump into that person drunkenly, like by accident.
Oh. A drunk dwarf. How novel.
Right?
How unexpected.
I announced that I'm looking for Jeb. To him.
You notice,
But
having
I'm
posted the
flurried.
room, quite a few of the rat folk eyes look at you. The human eyes too, their faces turn just for a moment and then close back in. The rat folk you're talking to, Hagi, says, "Well, what's this deal?"
Well, we have been offered a handsome sum by some merchant who's concerned that one of his shipments might get infested by rats. And so we figured, hey, why not talk to the boss? And with a nice share of the payment, if the rats could keep away from his shipment, everybody would be happy.
Can you make me a persuasion check with disadvantage?
The disadvantage, here comes. Who?
I would like to say that I heard that Jeb was looking for some people who could do some dirty protection work that he needs done. And as I'm drinking and hiccuping, and he says, I'm just the type of guy to do it with some of my friends. And then I asked, can we have a meeting with him or what?
Yep. As the words slip your lips, Pagi, the rat folk goes as, he insults Chichik. He insults our friends. You will die. Roll initiative.
Really? Can I do something before we roll initiative? Can I, like, approach him and
What do you want
pat him on the shoulder? Come on, friend. It's no need
no.
to be tense.
Not with a natural 1.
It's already happened.
Yep. Which one? My initiative is 0. It's fun not being a monk.
Really? Are we going to fight?
It's a bar after all. Come on. It's a spirit. Haha.
Fist fight? Come back here.
Fantasy Chris, so annoying. I'm still
Why
rolling
so?
the lowest. I'm still rolling the lowest out of it. I got like +4.
I don't think it's Fantasy's Ground's fault, man. I'm just saying.
I did alright on the other one. What's it called?
No worries. The humans around you are pushed back towards the walls. The rat folks scamper out into the area. Pissed. First one.
Rat folk aren't considered beasts, are they? Or animals?
No, they're not animals. They're humanoids.
So much for animal friendship.
Okay, the rogue straight at you. There, Puggy. It doesn't hesitate. Pulls out a small dagger. Attempts to stab you with it. Hits you. Punches you in the lower leg. Being short, that's where it can reach. You take 5 points of slashing damage.
Who did he attack?
The old lady of
The
all
old
people.
lady. The
Okay,
rat
so
folk,
Idra.
the rat folk instantly pulls away from its side, dashes down to stand near its colleague by the southern door.
There's too
Has
many.
disengage.
Too many.
Second one.
I don't have any skills, any peaceful skills.
Its colleague pulls out a light crossbow. Gets it. Just gonna check it.
Which of my weapons does more damage as a question? Well, they both do the same damage.
Nope. Pulls out a light crossbow, shoots at you, Puggy. Hits you with the bolt.
Doesn't he do that with a disadvantage though?
Why?
Because he's within 10 feet?
Crossbows. Light crossbow.
Isn't it
Just
about
check.
5 feet?
Let me check. Oh, does it say use a crossbow?
Only if they're within melee range of something, right? Unless it's a paladin thing.
I think so.
Or unless you're talking about the protection fighting style, which would have effect.
Ranged axe.
I am protection, but you're still not within 5 feet of me.
If you're within 5 feet.
Hmm.
So he's not within 5 feet. So the bolt fires out. The third rat folk
I know the road. I would list to bonus action the guy under a
throws a
tree.
dagger across the room. Darting, he's going to throw it up. It's thrown at Arita. It strikes.
That is at disadvantage. Because she's within 5 feet of me. As my reaction.
Sure. I'll roll that again.
Yeah.
Still
Still hits me.
Take 7 points of piercing damage. Puggy,
Ow.
your turn.
Ouch.
Heal.
Who has not gone yet? Creature 3 has... Wait, that's also creature 3. Has the one to the top right of Iridia gone yet?
No,
No.
the 3 below you have.
Cool. Huggy's gonna hop up.
Get
And...
within 5 feet of me, man.
Okay, hop up and hop off then.
Yep.
And smack it over the head with a club. She does not hit.
No.
man.
And
Like-
then we'll cast Sanctuary on herself.
Sanctuary, done. Anything else?
That is it.
Artemis.
Oh, guys.
Okay,
We're
so
going
as a bonus action, I'd
Covered.
like to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
You want to what? Sorry, I missed that. What do you want
As
to
a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
do? Sure.
And then, can I... Is Intimidation a free action? Okay, so I'd like to do some intimidating. And I'd like to tell them that... Just remember, boys, you asked for this ass kicking. Because I've taken down many a foe before you. Even when drinking some terrible beer like this.
No worries, make me a skill check. You guys can have advantage on the fight for the moment.
Okay, so I have
Is it
advantage
done?
then. I'm going to take a
Yep.
swing at an unidentified creature number 1.
We get our butt kicked. Being shot by 7 rats.
You hit it with hefty blows. Scout across the room, dodging the beer carrying patrons. It pierces its body straight through its throat and it carks to the ground, convulsing.
And that will end my turn.
Iridia.
Okay, I will sidestep there over to the table. Try to go behind. Can I, as a small creature, stand there in the corner?
Yep.
I will take my rapier and attack the one in front of me, like creature 3. Rapier.
timing's good. You lash forward with your rapier, piercing at the base of its throat, punches through the V, the veins, and you pull it back with a satisfying sound. Satisfaction as a gurgling spout of blood spurts out, following your blade.
Can I hit it with my butt of the rapier? So like it's not dead?
Are you on it non-lethal?
Non-lethally, yeah, with the flap, with the hilt of my rapier.
Sure. Collapses to the ground as you belt it across the forehead. Salty fish breath.
Is this door open or closed?
Open.
Open,
I want
so I've
to
got a
say-
clear view.
You do?
Wait, still my turn. I want to say I'm crouching, so I'm like on the level or a little bit under the table. I'm using it as a cover.
Sure.
I'll move up and I'll swing at our friend just here, number creature. With my rapier, I'll skew him and say, rat.
Sure.
And then with the help with the rapier.
You hit, swiping at the hapless little rat. It steps back as you blow. The rapier catches it off guard.
So I left
It's
my
looking more
door
towards
open.
Pike to finish the job.
And then I'll head back. I'll take the disengage as a bonus cunning action and I'll just head outside.
Done. I don't have to do it for creature 4. Turns to Iridia, pulls out its dagger, tries to stab you. It's gonna. Yep, I'm gonna give you +2 for your defensive choice. It misses. The blow stabs into the table. Top of the round.
Yep, he's on.
Creature 1. It
Eee.
grabs its bow, pulls it, and it's going to have to deal with the sanctuary.
Wisdom save.
What's the wisdom?
I believe it's a DC 14.
Doesn't the sanctuary make him attack
Rolls.
another creature than you?
Rolls a 1, swings his shot towards Artemis. Let's go with the blow. Misses. He glances off your armor across the room.
Artemis, seeing that terrible shot from that creature, and he just laughs and just gives him the finger.
I can imitate that.
The injured rat in the room makes a bolt for the outside door, charges out into the darkness, running fast. You within 5 feet, you can take a swing if you want. Salty fish breath.
Oh, yes, please.
Are you person outside the door?
He's like, ooh, chew toy.
Hits.
Goodbye.
It
Nice
splats
pounce.
onto the front porch, skittles down the stairs, ending up in the mud. Puggy.
I'll give a move down.
That's what I did.
And perform the help action to help anybody who attacks unidentified creature 1.
Artemis.
Nice.
I move down here, and I yell out, "You're next!" And I'm gonna cut you in half and steal whatever you have left. Probably isn't much because you look pretty ranked.
7-5.
And I'm gonna attack unidentified creature number 1. Do I do it with
and fight.
Anything besides my regular advantage for this?
Your weapon. Just
Ah, okay.
Fear.
I was wondering what he was meaning by the help thing.
you normally get advantage anyway with help.
Okay.
You hit, slogging it hard as you bring it down over your dwarven head onto it. Punches it, doesn't fall. Iridia?
Would I get advantage if I attack the creature one as well?
You would.
I believe the guys have it, so I will attack the one that's next to me with my rapier.
You hit, pushing forward with your rapier as you sunder the table aside. As it's holding onto its dagger as you pull it, you get your chance. Takes a big blow, but it doesn't fall.
I will try to scut under the table and take cover again. As much as I can.
Sure. Salty fish breath.
Alright, they're coming to attack our friend here.
You miss.
You have advantage on that,
Short.
right?
Yeah, because it's help action.
Still miss.
You missed.
Not enough help today.
I can't do anything for you, Zug.
That's alright. I will... Hold.
From the stairway at the back of the bar, you see a rat scamper up, hits through the crowd towards its colleague.
I actually want to be under that table over there.
Sorry, I'll take the hide action.
I thought you already finished your turn, Iridia.
I said I was standing under the table.
Yeah, the one down there already.
It launches at you in an attack with its dagger. It hits you. The blow skips through the armor and the table. You take 4 points of damage as it stabs you with its attack. However, that's it. Creature 4. Creature 4 turns towards you with its own dagger. Has advantage on the roll.
My.
You feel sharp sensation as your back as the dagger slips between your ribs already. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
New round.
I'm almost dead.
The tavern folk patrons begin to stream out the front door. The humans not wishing to get involved in this, obviously, stream combatants. The room breaks into a panic. Identify creature 1. Stuck. Makes a wisdom check against you. Save against Sanctuary. Fails. Wisdom attack. 6. It turns round a salty fish break, pulls the dagger out from its side, and buries it into your side.
He's supposed to do it at disadvantage due to my reaction.
Your reaction? Yep. I'll roll a second time.
19. Where are these rolls coming from, man?
Misses ever so barely as it skims your side. Then takes the disengage action and flees out the door.
Damn it. I should have moved back out.
The creature in the backside pulls its crossbow, aims at Artemis, and shoots. It misses, deflecting off your arm with a ringing sound. It then looks around at its companions fallen on the ground and makes a dash. Pagi, you get a swing if you want.
Who's running by?
Unidentified creature 3.
Oh, I can't take a swing at him?
No, it's gone around you, but it has to go past Pagi to get out the door.
Yeah, I'll hit it. Unfortunately, it's unshilaled, so it's just the paws.
It's belted. It heads out into the gloom of the street. Pikey, you'd go.
Well, Sanctuary's down, so... Kamikaze, let's go.
Don't you have something to shoot with?
I do, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh, and then I'm gonna smack this guy.
What?
Another
Twice in a
critical.
row.
400.
Where'd you buy your dice at, man?
Oh no!
Not the same place that Salty Fish has bought his dice.
Oh really? Can I have some, please?
And built the hapless creature at the back of the head. Falls on the ground. Artemis.
Okay, charging up to creature number 2 and yelling out, "Don't touch my little hairball leaf." And
Wait, I don't have hair.
you don't have hair? Okay, don't touch my bowling ball.
I'm not a hairy ball.
Bowling ball. So I'm gonna take a swing at creature number 4.
You hit.
Nice.
I rolled 2 10s on that.
It's a night for doubles. The axe runs forward. A head flops off onto the floor.
I look over to creature number 1. Creature number 2, and I says, "This is getting fun. You got any more?"
Roll intimidation check.
Nice. That's scary. Nice.
It drops its blade in front of you. It raises its hands up, says, "Enough." Ready.
I will lunge from under the table because I am cursed and I didn't want to participate. You folks, I didn't want to do anything with this and you still went up me. I don't have advantage on attacking him, right?
You do. You push forward your blade straight into its heart. It looks at you, its hands defenseless as it thought it surrendered.
Non-lethal though, with like my rapier, non-lethal damage.
You have to tell me in advance. That's the rule.
I didn't know I have to tell you in advance.
That's what you need to do. But I'll allow it anyway. You pull back from the killing blow. It suffers, it sinks onto the floor.
There should be one more unconscious next to this one.
There's 2 there, yep.
Are we out of combat, sir?
No, salty fish breaths go.
Can I see that other one from the doorway?
You can. It's down the road somewhat.
Can I catch up with him?
You will if you do some backs here, yeah.
Yeah, can I catch up with him, please?
Yep, you can.
And I will pounce on him.
No worries.
Oh,
It's a strength check, contested strength, acrobatics. It artfully dodges out of your way, scampers along, sniggers a little bit. It then makes a bold move. It dashes across the building, leaps off onto the lower wharf, and ducks into the water below. It's now swimming in the sea.
so its head's above the water?
No, it's gone underneath, it's dived. It's in a hurry.
Couldn't hit it with a dagger. Damn, we got way.
Oh, there's still one shot. Do we still know where it is?
A one shot? No. Well, you
It's
know it's
underwater, right?
It's underwater. It's
Did it hide?
No, but you'll have disadvantage from attack.
That's fair.
Above.
Well, not to
dark
mention
as
it's
well.
dark out, isn't it?
It is.
That's alright. Let it run up until its friends will come and get us, and we'll take care of them too.
That you used it as a scratching post.
Wow. Alright, let's head back in this tavern and search what's left. Must be some
So-
gold coins on the floor or something.
So if he's swimming underwater, are you gonna meow insults to him and talk about his mother?
I should not. If you could only hear me.
Water does carry sound better, but you know it would be kind of funny just to kind of see your face dunked in water, just meowing out, meow meow meow.
Yeah, cats hate water.
Okay, combat's done.
Yep, for the moment.
Oh yeah, I suggest to Iridia to search the rat's pockets for anything good,
Yep.
and I'm going to go back to that beer barrel and get some more beer.
I will search
Sure.
their pockets.
You look around the pockets. The rats themselves, the rat people, seem to have only 5 coppers each in each of their pockets. Their pockets are otherwise full of half-mangled food that really isn't the palatable style of the halflings. They have their own weapons, rusted, cruddy, but still serviceable and lethal in the right condition.
Are they even worth selling for recycling?
Only to a rat folk.
Okay.
For scrap. Probably.
Is there
Other
anyone left in the
revelers
bar?
worthless. You
Other
look
than
around.
myself.
There turns out to be one woman, human woman, in the bar. She wears tattered, dirty clothes. She's watching from the corner.
Does
She
she
doesn't-
have a pretty face?
Not with that much caked mud in her hair.
We'll see. What color hair does she have?
Ruddy brown.
I would like to produce my 10 berries and eat 9 of them. Keep 1 for emergencies.
You like to do what?
I have good berry spell,
Ah, yes.
so I am having 10 berries, keeping 1 for emergency cases and eating 9 of them.
Sure. Probably a wise move.
Okay, can I slowly walk over to the lady you were talking about in the corner and introduce myself with
She
my
nods at you.
full stein of beer?
It's quite convincing. She points politely toward the forms on the ground and the loose rat's head,
It
throat's head on
can be
top, still
anything, but
spinning slowly on the steels. Its headless torso pumping blood onto the dirty and disgusting floor covered in rat droppings.
yep, there you go. I'm on the only with 5 points. Since I ate 9 berries, they give 1.
Well, I introduce myself. I tell her that my name is Artemis, and I ask her for what her name is. I'm also known as
My
the
name
Orkin
is-
Man.
I'm known as Terence.
And what are you doing in this fine establishment here?
Don't know about fine, but certainly of interest.
Well, I meant fine as in fun, rough and tumble.
Oh well.
All these
depends.
fancy places, they're too afraid to lift their pinky finger for anything, and they're afraid to break a nail, so I don't like to go to those places.
Fair enough. Each to their own. How's the rat beer?
It's a little spicy, but it's okay.
That'd be the extra poop they threw in.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't kill you, it'll make you stronger.
That or give you wet pants.
Ooh.
What
Why
exactly brings
possibly?
you here?
I am looking for some work. I heard that there was a man that was looking for some people to do some.
Yeah, not here. Here's the simple life.
Yeah. That's what I tell myself every single time I lift my axe. The simpler, the better. Death, that is.
Hmm. Well, if that's all you've got and all you want, I guess we'll be drinking our beer then.
And then I introduce her to Faggy because I've apparently been having a fair amount to drink, and I go grab some more.
Hello, she says. It's quite. She doesn't seem too disturbed by the violent events that have played out here.
Hello, Les. Surprised you still stuck around.
Well, you know, you've been around, you
Um,
see things.
yeah, I'm one step behind. I'm one step
What?
behind Puggy, hiding around
Looks.
her skirt.
It looks like you two have been fairly good at bleeding.
I'm not what I used to be. That's for sure.
Well, if you used to be human, you're only half of what you used to be.
Zing.
Deep sigh as yet another invisible psychic wound is applied to her.
But then, of course, you're old. You often shrink when you're old. More milk.
Puggy is white.
I don't like this one.
I don't like this one either. But
You don't like me?
no, me. This is not the career I ever envisaged.
Does Artemis hear this conversation between the young lady and Faggy?
Certainly.
Maybe. Oh yeah, he kind of bellows out, kind of like with a burp, and says, "Maybe she's a cat person."
Kappa.
And he goes back to his drink again.
Dwarves, she says, shrugs her shoulders. You're out of place. She points at you, salty breath. Salty fish. Breath.
Yeah. Where do these rats come from? Do you have any idea?
Look
These
around you.
rat folk and rats.
Kind of seems fairly obvious.
Just from here?
Well, here, the wharf, the neighborhood. Are you looking for something?
What's upstairs?
Yeah, we're actually looking for the leader of the rats.
Oh, that'd be Jeb.
That's the one.
She's out on the wharf.
Wouldn't have... She's out on the wharf. Which wharf? Just at the front here?
Probably, yeah, probably out there. One of them. Her and her friends. They're either on the wharf waiting for something to take or eat, or they're down in that basement. Haven't been down there.
So have you seen people go down the basement and not come up, or
Well,
it's
if you
just
call rats people, yeah, that's what I said.
right? So you're talking about healing. You know how to heal people, do you?
Well, I make them feel better. I don't know about blood so much.
Could you try and heal my friends?
Yep. He says, go
Um,
that way, about a half mile, turn left at the third lantern, and you'll find a healer.
Nice. Um, After hearing that, Artemis kind of slowly, staggeringly, kind of walks up to Foggy. But as he's stuttering, as he's like stumbling around and whatnot a little bit, he kind of grabs Foggy's shoulder with his hand for balance, and then a light shimmers from it, and lay of hands is cast.
nice.
Two orbs always so handsy.
Isn't Bug a healer?
And then, as he regains his balance, the light fades, and then Artemis goes back to the beer barrel.
Oh, thank the lady for her time.
So how many points are you using? Got 10 to distribute.
I put 10 on him.
Lovely.
I was kind of hoping for a short rest. Otherwise, you'll be out of resources before we are even done with the next battle.
Well, it is night. I mean, we still got some time to go hit it in for some sleep. Picked up some copper.
I got
We
10
can wait
copper.
I'll just search for those stairs leading down. I won't go down them, and I'll guard them as the others have a short.
Sure, you stand there and listen. Your little furry ears don't pick up anything. Apart from your nose, however, picks the waft of less than pleasantness.
Beautiful.
Ah.
Had the others had a short rest.
Short
A
rest
short
does
rest?
nothing for me.
Other than hit dice.
Oh, do you want to have
Yeah.
a long rest, man?
No, we can go on.
No,
Let's
no. I
see
have.
if- Can we ask if there's an inn around here?
The woman looks at you and says, if you just turn around, I'm sure you'll find it.
Pretty lady, can I go into your basement and check if there's something there that's not supposed to be there?
She says, it's not my basement. If you don't mind, I might just make a move. She walks off, slowly and comfortably carrying her rat beer in one hand, out the door. She
Down we go
heads.
then.
Yep. I
I
want to sneak in
I-
for you guys. You're too noisy.
What's so? Already first? Who's second?
kind of hit on the lady that before she leaves. It was nice to meet you. It was so sad to see you go, but it was nice, I guess. It was terrible, terrible hit on, but it was definitely a hit on.
She says, charmed, I'm sure. But I guarantee I'll see you before you see me next time. What's the order?
Ooh, intriguing.
I want to
Should
tell.
we detect evil? What's
So who's
the
second
thing
down
of color?
this
Ah.
stairwell?
I'll go second, and I'll search for traps as we're going down.
Sure. Third?
I'm gonna grab some more beer and I'll be in the rear.
Buggy will cast light and head down without any stealth whatsoever.
Sure. Downstairs is not lit.
It is
so
now.
Iridia, you couldn't see anything down the stairs.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Falcon have dark vision?
No. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
shoot.
Nope. No dark vision for you.
Okay.
I think the only ones that can do that are
Dwarves
Salty and
Tabaxi.
myself.
You make your way into the basement. There you see a table filled with crude bits and pieces. Meats line it. You discover that the meats are cat heads. A bucket full of cat heads lies beneath, and the bodies of skinned animals hang from hooks. Cat
Do I
Yes.
see
tails.
any rags around the area?
The floor is littered with rags. You have a feeling that rags and cleanliness are perhaps insynchronous in this place.
Okay, I'll use my battle axe to pick up a few rags and put them over the bucket so that Salty doesn't see the bucket full of cat
thank
heads.
you.
Easily done. The smell, however, is quite persuasive. It smells
Can't
like
anything I can do there.
his aunts, his cousins, his uncles.
Dim Sim Factory.
Oz is holding back today, jeez.
Now, do we go
That's
east? Is that a pathway east?
Yep, south and east.
I guess we'll end up in the same place no matter which way we go. So,
I'd like to search for any hidden contraptions, cabinets, or anything that is hidden.
Sure, have a look in this area. Yeah, investigation check,
Yeah.
please.
while she's having a look, Puggy will just take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic. Literally.
Sure. You scurry about Iridia. All you find hidden behind a loose piece of wood is a small cat bracelet that has the word Fluffy written on it in common.
I'm
Oh,
pocketing it.
that's wrong.
I totally pocket it.
These stinky rats are gonna
Fluffy.
pay.
She was my third cousin.
You don't know that.
Alright, I'm heading east. Let's go. I'll lead the way. Stealthily and quiet and
Sure.
searching for traps at the same time.
You know that I'm following you. That's totally gonna give all that shit away.
Give me an
It's alright.
investigation roll. Good. You don't see anything here that causes you cause for concern. Around the corner you see large barrels lining the wall. At the far end of the wall you can see just that the wall's pattern is slightly different to the rest. Perhaps it's not very well built. The stone to you, Artemis, looks out of place, being a dwarf at the end.
That kind
Possibly
of
a false
warrants
The wall
check
itself.
then. There's something up with that wall, I say to Salty and the other guys.
Be
And ga-
careful.
I'll just take my time checking for traps as I'm going down.
Sure. You
I'm
make your
gonna
way
check the barrel, see if there's anything I can drink.
careful in the walls. The barrel themselves, you tap them, they're solid. They're full of some sort of liquid. One
Can
of them
I?
reads in one of them reads in common. Catnip.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
And that, okay, Salty. We can pick up some of this later on. Focus.
Rightio. Okay,
Focus.
okay. Alright, I'll check this back wall, see if I can find any
On the
levers.
wall at the base, you can see wooden pegs into the wall. That's all it takes to remove the pegs, and you think a door might open in the wall.
Can I search for traps?
Yeah, you already have. You can't find any.
Okay. Alright. Pull the peg.
Pull the pegs from the wall. It flips back, leading into a tunnel further into the depths. It's crude. It smells. The rats skitter along the bottom. It's like a plague, a tabaxi nightmare. As you stare into the gloom, movement slightly
That's a
behind you
nightmare.
catches your thing, and a crude wooden hand made from barrel reaches out to grab you. Roll me initiative.
Oh snap!
Oh, what the?
Oh man, it's so good to see your old dice back.
Two kegs of beer animate into humanoid forms. They're rusted around you, creaking and groaning as they try to rip you apart.
Sugar.
Lovely. Aridi, you're first.
Hunter's mark. The one to the right. Keg one.
Sure.
And I'm taking my bow to shoot at him or it.
It hits. Small stream of piss-like liquid spills out of its side.
How do I do Hunter's mark?
You need to
says 1d6.
Yeah, it'll be a feature in Fantasy Ground. You just need to add 1d6 when you write it. Oh, it's done it. It's done the effect. It should be applied.
I just drag and drop the damage over it, but I'm not sure if it's done it.
No, it's just applied an effect to consider in the chat. It'll work for you. Yep. What else?
You did 9 damage. You're doing pretty good.
Should be 10 if I did one. What I'm reading. It says the keg took 1 more damage from the hunter mark, right? I'm moving slightly to the side and I'm crouching behind that keg over there.
Alright, Artemis.
Moving down 5 feet, and it says, "You no touch kitty." And then I take a swing at keg to my other left. I mean,
You hit, slacking into the barrel.
There's some interesting notes.
did I have my mic on for that when I said no touch kitty?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that is my action.
Next up is 30.
Okay, Golem.
This is the second
The
one.
keg golems pushes forward across the top of the other barrels, being large. Thunders itself across, and then pushes. You can have a swing at if you like, Artemis. Keg
What
golem
about
one.
Salty? Does Salty get a shot?
Oh yes.
Naturally.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Oh man, this sucks big time.
Oh, sorry, Artemis shouldn't have got a shot, but anyway, never mind. It stands there. You see it heave and squirt, and a blast of ale shoots from its face towards Artemis and Salty as you get covered in this piss-like weeping thing. You can make Constitution saving throws.
Let's start gagging. It's not gonna be pretty. We've had a lot of rap here.
But
What is this world? I'm changing the color of dog.
both fail.
Pale beer. Tastes like this. I'm hiding behind the keg.
That's not right. Roll correctly.
And I'm like medium. No, I'm actually small.
You both
Not
take
medium.
13 points
Ouch.
of poison damage as the ale seeps, the weak piss seeps into your bodies.
Did you say 13?
13,
Yep.
Holy shit.
and you're both poisoned.
Ouch.
Oh no.
That's bad.
The second keg golem doesn't slam, it just tries to slam straight to Salty. Misses. Salty, your turn.
Alright, I'll have to attack this big thing.
You hit, pushing forward with the rapier. Try to plug the hole you think the ale might spill out of.
Could you
raise it.
sneak attack because there's someone next to me?
Yes. You get 2d6.
That's right here. That's on 5 in it for unknown reason.
Multiplying.
Uh-huh.
Can't. So what do you roll? 4, so it actually only takes 2 from them.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Is that it?
I can't run further down, can I?
You could run into the tunnel.
Show me what it looks like.
There's no map. It's theory of the mind from this point. You're just going to head south.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the disengage and just get out of his range.
How far do you want to go?
Not too far.
20 feet? 10 feet?
Perfect.
Oh.
20.
Say, Oz.
Yep.
I forgot my dwarven resilience.
Oh yeah, you can
Oh,
use
he doesn't get poisoned.
Yeah,
No,
he
he's got
doesn't get poisoned.
advantage. No, he has advantage.
Advantage?
Oh,
I have
Poison checks.
advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage.
That's fine. So make me another wisdom save.
Constitution.
Ah, yeah, cool. You save, so you're only going to take a quarter of the damage. So 13, 6.
But then, what about my resilience too, or my resistance to poison? How does that play?
So you're half. You save, so half poison damage. So from 13 to 6, half of that.
And then
so you
half
take-
of that too.
You take 3, and you're not poisoned. So I'll remove that effect.
nice.
But you do need to make me a
It's good for
constitution
a
check because you
change.
took damage. DC 10. Unless your spell's not finished.
Oh, it's finished.
You don't have a 2 bonus to armor class.
Yep.
Puggy.
Are these bells in front of me still there? Or would I be able to move down?
They're bigger than you. It'd be difficult, very difficult. You'd have to make a strength check to climb them.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore them and I'm gonna just come out here. Cast Shillelagh. Make my club magical and then hammer some bells.
Maybe you can just lean
Yes.
over the keg and then club him and lean back.
The thick wood of the keg bounces off your little club.
Us halflings don't lean over anything.
Doesn't he get advantage?
From what?
He's attacking golem number 1, so I'm in between golem number 1 and him too. So he gets flanking.
No, we don't do flanking.
Right? He has no flanking. Technically.
Is that it, Puggy?
That is it.
Iridia.
My hunter's mark is on keg 1, so I will lean around carefully, very carefully around the keg I'm hiding, and I'll shoot it once more.
Sure. Oh, good hit.
I forgot to mark it.
Doesn't Hunter's Mark stay up? Unless you lost concentration.
Yeah, for 1 hour.
Maybe because you just marked
So-
it now.
That's the water leaking out of the barrel. Onto Puggy.
I don't know if... I don't know how to roll the hunter's mark.
It's... No, the effect's already there, so... The way you do it, to make your life easier, do it for you, using the longbow.
Yep. I just opened the window but forgot to do it like on next row.
I've got it in there now, so it'll do it on your longbow.
Okay.
We'll move it manually at the end. Anything else?
Hiding behind the keg.
Artemis.
Does it look like Keg 1 is peeing on
It's as
On
much peeing
Foggy?
as leaking.
Oh,
From
not
the arrow
peeing.
shot.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Oh yeah, I am going to hit up Keg number 1. Finish that off, hopefully.
You hit melting it as this object is slow,
Yeah.
doesn't resist your hits, but you feel your blows bouncing off as if this thing is harder than you would normally expect.
Let's see.
Keg 1 is going to go for.
Nothing.
It turns around to you, Pagi, tries to slam you with its thing. Misses. Keg 2 moves forward 10 feet and then begins to roll down towards Salty. And you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like. Artemis?
Come on, destroy it before it gets to me, will you?
Which one? Keg number 2?
Keg 2. You hit, locking it in the back as it rolls down the corridor towards Salty.
Oh, nice.
It slams at the cat that rolls. It misses as you sort of dart onto the walls using your claws to get purchase above it. Salty, your turn.
Do I have to make a constitution save before I do anything?
No?
Oh, okay, because I was poisoned.
Just gives you disadvantage on everything.
Oh, right, okay. I will use my rapier to stick this thing.
I think I accidentally hit myself.
Hit something, finally.
Nice. Oh, I'm by another one. Of
Blow
course.
it. The
Yeah, I
blow itself
accidentally
doesn't
hit
pierce the
myself.
wood that well.
I'll take the disengage and I'll move away from it again as far as...
Sure, you're going to move how far? Give your tabaxi sprint as an option.
30 feet.
Yeah, I'll take the dash. I'll do 60 if I can, away from it.
No, tabaxis have
Go
another ability.
disengage first.
Yeah,
So-
disengage, because I've got that as cunning action.
So tabaxis have this ability.
Oh, nice. I'll do that then. Perfect.
So if you take the dodge, you can double your speed, so you can make 120 feet down the corridor, rat-filled corridor, if you wanted to.
Yeah, not that far.
So just tell me how far.
60.
Lovely. Puggy.
Okay, so they're no longer next to each other. So, okay, let's just hit this thing then. That's the case. Let's not hit this thing.
Belting at it uselessly. Iridi. Unless you've got a bonus.
How far is Salty? Can I see Salty? Or has he
No.
run too far? Oh
Well out of
good.
your light.
Nothing I can do then.
In fact, I think the other keg's out of your vision range with your torch.
Yep.
Artemis.
Wait. My turn.
Oh, sorry, Iridi. Yep.
Yep. I will lean behind my... like I will pick out my keg and shoot an arrow towards that one.
Sure. Your arrow tries flew, punching another little hole into the timber.
Mm. And I
Doesn't
think
feel
I
as if your
will...
arrows are penetrating the same as it would a flesh-based creature.
Yeah, but they still hit and I want to roll 1d6 more. It
Artemis.
doesn't do anything if I drop the die on the keg.
No, you've used the rapier. I've adjusted your longbow. You're too far away anyway, you're not 5 feet from it.
I would like to use my Divine Smite.
Hunter mark is it says on a damage on a hit. It does not say whether the range is involved.
Yeah, hit. So
So I'm gonna do my damage, and then I'm gonna roll 2d8 for the Divine Smite.
Sure.
Yeah.
Destroy it.
7. Blasted. It thumps into it. You can see timbers splinter in front of you, but the thing itself is unabated in its intent to crush you.
So even though it took, let's see, radiant damage
Yep, we took it all.
for that smite,
Yep.
and so it didn't resist any of that 9 damage, right?
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Oh, okay. It did resist?
It didn't resist.
Oh, okay. I am going to risk attack of opportunity and move to help Salty.
I don't like this. It does not let me roll my Hunter's mark damage.
Catches you in the back. Takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel the wooden body crash into you. Keg 2.
It really doesn't roll freaking damage.
But it turns around to you, Artemis. No, it's only a 5 foot wide corridor.
Oh, okay.
Turns to you and attempts to slam you in the chest. It hits. Takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel the weight push the air out of your lungs. Salty. Your Hunter's Max damage is built into your bow shot.
Yeah, but it does not say it does it because I hit
Yeah, it
for
does
like
rolls.
9. Yeah, I roll 5 plus 4, which is my dex modifier, and that's all. It does not roll the additional d6.
That's because you use the rapier and not the longbow.
It doesn't matter. Hunter mark is Hunter mark.
Now in longbow, I've adjusted your damage to include the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, but it should work for the rapier as well.
Yeah, well, you can only use your longbow because you can't reach it with your rapier.
Yes, but it did not apply the damage even when I was using my rapier either.
It's already. I've just rolled your dice, and it's built in. If you grab the dice damage for the longbow, it's got 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 4.
I don't see that.
On your actions tab, where it says longbow, it's got the damage. I've manually adjusted it for you.
Oh, okay.
How high are the ceilings?
10 foot. You'll still be in reach.
Damn it. So this thing's right on me again?
Right on you. Oh, no, it's not right on you. You're 60 feet down the corridor. It shouldn't have been able to hit you. Sorry. Let's take that damage off you.
It didn't hit me.
No, all it can do is move 60 feet down the corridor as a charge, which gives Artemis another shot. And I'll take that
It
damage
still
off.
didn't freaking roll the Hunter mark damage, but never mind.
You'll give me another shot at what?
At the keg golem, please.
Destroy it, mate. Destroy it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not seeing how I get the extra attack, but I'll do it.
no reaction.
Oh.
Don't hit.
Let me see. Quickly.
You watch as the keg golem flies down the corridor,
Nice.
standing in front of Salty. Puggy.
We'll try one more time. Third time's lucky. Third time's not lucky.
Missed. Anything else?
I can't see the other
No.
keg,
Well
and I
gone now.
can't see anybody.
Yep.
So no helps.
A prettier.
Okay, I will pick around and hit it with my longbow again.
Sure.
Let me select it first.
You hit your shot shooting out, catching it between its animated eyes. It's good you see it sink deep into it. More liquid spurts out, landing on Puggy. Disgusting mess of clothing. Anything else?
Well, it didn't throw my previous two counter marks when I hit.
It just rolled that damage for you.
These things
Yeah,
are tough.
just now.
It just did. It just rolled a d8 and a d6 for you.
Yeah, but it didn't the previous two times I hit it. That's what I mean.
I know. That's because last time you rolled a rapier for damage, not the longbow. Artemis, you stand in the corridor, Pagi fighting in the background in the lit area, down in the darkness, just at the edge of vision you can see the keg golem swinging at something in the corridor.
Okay. Artemis just not having this. This is the worst beer keg ever. And clanking his axe on his shield, he's going to grapple the golem and take him to the ground.
Which one? Golem 2?
Golem number 2.
The only problem is if you'd have to charge, you're 60 feet away, and you only have 50 feet of movement. You're a dwarf.
A grapple?
You're still 10 feet away.
Yeah, I just can't like sweep his legs or do
No.
like a wrestling technique.
It's 60 feet from you, and you only have 50 feet of movement with a dash. 'Cause you're a
Golem
dwarf.
number 2, which I'm
Yep.
like right next to.
No, I'm just using the map. It's got 60 feet. The golem's next to Salty, you're 60 feet away, and you'll only have a movement of 50 with a dash. It's charged.
Oh, I
Use
gotcha,
the
I gotcha.
bow.
Okay. I'm going to move my 25 feet to get there. And I'm going to pull out one of my javelins and throw it at said
Sure.
Am I
It hits.
targeting
You
myself?
watch as the javelin spears into its back. Doesn't seem to take too much from the blow. Keg 1 turns on you, Puggy. Spits out a blast of ale towards you. Give me a constitution save.
This is against poison?
Yep.
So I have advantage, and I'm resistant as well.
Sure.
What are you playing, guys? Resistant to poison? Hey, Mao.
You fail.
Ah, we are battling kegs.
Take 5 points
Not really
acid
fun.
damage. And,
Acid.
sorry, poison damage, and you're poisoned.
Ouch.
Alright?
5
You
points,
say you
and
had resistance?
resistance, so you halve that, so you're gonna get 3
Two.
points back.
Mhm.
So
I'll do
give
that.
yourself 3 points.
My turn, my turn, my turn.
Keg 2
No.
is on Salty Fusion Breath. Slams at you. Misses.
Oh.
Salty, you'll go.
I'll attack him, then I'm gonna run.
What could you get?
I'm not resistant.
Takes the blow. You can feel it rock, but it's not fallen to the
Ah,
ground.
I almost
But it
died the
disengage.
previous encounter.
Disengage and
Buggy as
sprint
well.
So what kind of sprint are you doing?
as far as I can go.
So you go another 50 feet.
Yep.
We're looking for rats. And we're looking to
60 feet,
contact
120.
the person.
Done.
Yep.
Thank
Puggy,
you.
as you swoon from the poison.
Well, couldn't hit normally, maybe I can hit it with disadvantage.
Thank you, Mao. Or shall I call Yana?
Nope.
Miss. As your vision blurs and goes slightly piss-coloured. A yellow,
This might
fogging
be
your
a
vision.
cake.
Iridia.
Okay. I'll lean out and try to shoot the cake again. That's totally hit.
And these things are tough.
I want to roll an additional 2d6 for
It
these two
passed.
times. I didn't.
Alright.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I'll let you.
I don't think the game will.
Let's go. 2d6.
I did. I dropped it on, but nothing happened.
6. You sit as you hear a sloshing liquid as the car slips open and splits onto the ground. Its contents empty in a moment onto everywhere.
That was not intentional.
No more.
I was gonna say, I have to take out
Oh,
a
it does a lot of damage.
Somebody wants to be level 13 again.
I do miss it, I won't lie.
Artemis.
Now it shows
Level
you something that
13
my pet does, but it actually makes for the dragon.
I'm gonna move up. Yeah, I'm gonna move up 25 feet. I'm within range of him now, right? For melee.
This one doesn't have a
Okay.
dance.
I will take a swing at him with my battle axe since I'm finally within range.
Sure.
Yeah, the
Oh,
puppy picture was a friend of mine.
Someone's trying to be level 13.
Yeah,
and
where's my smite now? I don't have any slots.
he's breeding dogs, so I asked him to show me some of the dogs, and that's like a little doggy he got
That's not right.
from his litter.
Roll me another
man.
D8.
Oh, I gotta roll it on him. I missed it apparently.
They're
You
fighting.
smash into it, you can feel it begin to break, but it still holds. It turns on you and let me just check.
They all are
Spits
cute.
out another blast
Little dogs,
of
little
ale.
cats,
Give me
little
a
birds,
Constitution save.
even little snakes or little lizards. Everything that's small, it's sort of cute. I'm saying sort of,
Lizards.
because I don't like spiders much.
Save.
No matter how little they are,
You still drink in this
or small, or
sipping
For
tiny.
4 damage.
for 4 damage, and you're poisoned.
Alright.
Am I poisoned with 4 damage?
Poison effect.
No, I thought if I saved.
Oh, sorry, you saved. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I still take 4 damage and I pass out.
4 damage, you pass out, and the floor as the liquid sloshes on you and soaks into your clothes.
Ick.
Salty. So you
Alright, I
scamper
guess.
down the corridor. You can see Artemis fall to the ground.
I'll go running
I
towards
especially saved
Artemis,
one berry for this occasion.
and I'll just stop in range with my daggers, and I'll piff. Actually, no, I'll just run up to the keg and try and stab it.
I like little kittens and little doggies.
Cracking
They're
into
really
the
cute.
seams you can see splitting in the keg.
I had a dragon because I was playing a lot of Monster Hunter World and it's about hunting dragons, but then somebody said like the ranger was cuter.
From your light looking over the splitting barrel.
I'm from
of
Bulgaria.
the
I am
floor,
in
you can see
Bulgaria
nothing
currently.
but the barrels of the room and
Where are you
the
from?
hidden door, and beyond darkness you can hear the sounds of a metal body slam into the ground, followed in silence,
Right.
and then the yelling of Salty in the darkness emanating at you.
How's the weather in Germany?
cats.
It's pretty bad
Well,
here.
25 feet down and seeing what I can see with my light.
Nothing.
Nothing's within 40 feet.
Nothing's within 40 feet at that point.
Then another 25 feet down and see if I can see anything.
Partway through,
Bunny, don't leave me!
see see the
Obviously,
prone body
halflings don't have dark vision.
of Artemis lying on the floor, the keg
It is
sloshing,
raining
its
here.
wooden fists slamming at the walls as Salty desperately dodges between them.
I'll move as close as possible.
Yep, you're 30 feet away.
Exactly 30 feet away from...
Yep.
Bonus action. Reading word.
It is when you're not
It ain't much, but
cold
it'll get
and
you up.
freezing,
Nice, nice.
and I am. And it's very beautiful when you're
Prone
inside watching it rain.
Artemis.
I love doing that.
Iridia, you disappear into darkness as the torch flickers down in the corridor.
I
you're gonna-
immediately run after the light and
It'll
run
give
and
you half
dash.
speed. 30 feet because you're in the darkness. Difficult terrain.
Oh,
25 feet, you're a halfling.
Yep,
Even with
25, but
dash.
I want to do like
The light
dash
disappears
and
in the
run.
future. Yeah, that's fine. Difficult terrain, dash, still 25 feet.
What's her favorite terrain? If it's favored, she doesn't get disadvantage. I mean, she doesn't get slowed down.
Yeah, I didn't pick
Dark.
my favorite friend and my favorite enemy. I didn't have time for that.
She's
It's your
in the
favorite
dark.
terrain, basements.
Underdark.
No, but my favorite terrain would be like gloomy places. Since I'm supposed to be planeswalker, I need to be
So would
accustomed
that
to
be
the
like
darkness.
a sex dungeon too?
I don't know.
You're in the dark.
Yeah. And
Artemis.
I like to hide.
You
Oh, I
cough.
get to do a saving throw, don't I?
You cough.
No, you're up.
You've been healed. You're prone. You cough upon the ground and you suck
Just
into
a
your lungs
question.
the fetid smell of lukewarm piss weak beer.
Could I see the keg golem when I came out?
Oh, you can see the keg golem, yeah, in the light.
Could I shoot it? With a
can
longbow, I get like 60 feet. Am I within 60
Yeah.
feet?
Yeah, I'll let you say that because you can see what's going on around. Just at the limit of the vision, you can see the keg golem.
Shall
Okay.
I roll with disadvantage?
You can roll with -2
What's that?
because you're in darkness, although it's not. So I'm going to roll -2.
So yeah, I imagine like the planeswalker being able to sneak in around dark places and corners, so never knowing where it is going to end.
That's alright. So -2 button and make your attack.
Yeah, okay, -2.
It hits, flying over little Paggy's head into the higher reaches of the barrel. It splits. You hear a cracking sound ahead of you.
Bonus section shouting, Paggy, wait for me, I don't see good in the dark.
Yep. The barrel turns, spits once more. Can both Artemis and Paggy make a Constitution saving throw as
No,
hurtled into
I'm
the
not
creature.
going to because you skipped my turn, sir.
Ah, that's right. Weak beer floods into your lungs as you
The best
inhale deeply on the
way to
pavement.
enjoy
Your
the rain
rotted
is like
body. It's
to
going
have
to
this
take time
patio
to
or
soak
something
out
and then have
the
it covered
smell
with
and
glass.
the wetness out of the padding.
So
of the
you
arms
can
from
see the
rubbing
rain
against your
incoming,
skin. You're prone.
watch it pouring down.
I kind of like
It's
cough
really
some of it
relaxing.
up and like give a little few burps, and I'm like, damn, this feels like my 13th birthday all over again. And I take myself up from being prone, and I take another whack at it with my battle axe.
I had a friend and
That's all allowed, right?
his family had this
Oh,
room
right,
like in the summer garden. They had like a
Swing
little,
crashing into
I
the
don't know how
barrel.
to express it, but it was like a little glass cabin attached to the house or
It
glass
splits,
room, and there was
sucking the floor
the
and
chairs
wetting the
there
rest of you.
and with
Warm
warm cushions and stuff,
here in
and
the
you could
basement,
just
in
go
the
sit
dark,
there,
lit
relax,
only
and
by
watch
the
the
Paggy's
rain
torch.
falling
Look
all
one
around
way
you.
and the other.
It was
The
amazing.
rats continue to scurry by. And that's how we'll finish this one shot.
It's all finished already?
You did it, you did it. That was good.
We
That
only
was
had one
hard.
shot.
That was
Yeah,
hard.
unfortunately,
Dang,
I
I
live in
thought
an
we were gonna
apartment,
be able to do some work for the rat boss
but
or
we
something.
still have
Oh,
one room
no.
with a French window.
Listen,
That was
the
good. That
episode
was
to
good.
come,
I like the
Sometimes I just
story.
go there,
if we're gonna do the rat boss again, we're starting from
and
exactly this
my room
location.
is
Done.
next
Oh,
to a
done.
balcony
Sold.
that's all covered with glass.
But
Good adventure.
for the rest of the night, I'm drinking water.
When I'm in my
Oh,
bed,
okay.
I listen to it. It's very relaxing.
That was hard. That was hard.
There you go.
I can't believe we switched back to fantasy grounds and the crap rolls we get.
Yeah.
You get
Oh, just because you have to buy better dice and not these discount ones you got before when you first bought Fantasy Ground.
Shocking.
To
They
be
are
fair, I
shocking.
missed 5 times in a row. Although 2 of those was a disadvantage.
I still can't get over your double 20, man.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
how
that was
many-
it.
You've done that before.
How many ones come up on damage rolls as well?
I don't know. why
We
I
should
hate
actually make
it.
a
With minus
tally
2.
information graph on that. Who rolls the most number ones? I mean, I have a pretty good idea who, but I just like to really crunch down the number.
I can tell you straight now, it's me.
Did you stream
Anybody
that game?
down?
I didn't ask.
Do we have a person down? Unconscious person?
Nope.
Nah, everyone's up.
It just got back.
Everyone's up and we finished the one shot.
Did you stream that game? Or didn't
When you're inside or outside, that very much matters.
That would have been interesting to listen to.
I
Yeah.
still
Right.
have one very, if we have like unconscious people or person,
Yeah, Amelia, we won't be playing this till maybe next time.
Those keg golems are tough at level 2.
I couldn't believe how much they were resisting them. Like, they were resisting radiant damage, they were resisting bludgeoning damage, they were resisting piercing damage.
Because you don't have magical weapons. Guess who has a magical weapon?
Yeah, but
Daily stuff?
radiant damage should have been... Oh yeah, it didn't resist radiant damage.
It's got
okay.
it's got
I think
bludgeoning
they're having
piercing
music
station for
from the
non-magic weapons that aren't adamantium.
Fuck, I use my claw.
Balgi's the only one with a magical weapon and never hit once.
Now you know what I'm going to be doing with my battle axe next.
That's it.
Fighting.
I enjoyed that.
I miss
Yeah, it
Fantasy
was
Grounds.
good.
Makes things really
I was
easy.
just surprised it was so short.
It's 2 hours.
That's short for me. After a guy who works 12 hours, 2 hours is just like a cakewalk.
Yeah, but that's all we play is a session, so a 2-hour one-shot's perfect. That's what we've got. Because you've spent 15 minutes or so making characters.
So we've got
Because we
characters
didn't make
now,
them
so
in
it'll be quicker
advance.
next time.
There you go.
So we are not going to continue this one?
Well, when the next one-shot opportunity arrives, we'll be back.
Okay.
So you use some of your voodoo and make sure that the other guy loses power again for next week.
That's right. I'm not here next week, so
Oh,
Oh,
I've got a
Oh
meeting.
no.
I might get to listen to it on the way home, but I probably won't make the computer until I get till after you start. Oh, definitely after you start, but I might listen to it on the way home so I know what's happening.
I will make it entertaining for you.
yeah.
Okay.
Can you only listen to streams? I'll be streaming next session.
No, it'll be I'm driving home in the car when you're playing, so I probably shouldn't watch streaming.
Yeah, you don't want
And-
natural ones when you drive.
That's
yeah,
alright.
be safe.
I can
Yeah.
listen to this. I can listen to the Discord stream though, so that way I'll listen. But I probably won't talk because you'll hear the road noise all the time, so it'll be a pain in the butt for you.
How
Well-
big of a vehicle do you have, Oz?
X-Trail. But I
What
don't
is
have
that?
No idea what's that.
a Nissan X-Trail. What the Americans call it?
MPV.
Medium SUV.
What brand of vehicle is it?
Nissan.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's like
You would have known it as the Nissan Rogue, but the model before.
Oh, that is pretty small.
Most people in Australia have smaller cars than the US. That's a big car in Australia. Oh, medium-sized car. It's not a massive one. But yeah. we
Well,
don't
do you
drive.
guys have a lot of Range Rovers out there? Not like the stupidly expensive ones that we have here.
No, they're stupidly expensive here too.
Oh, okay.
In
I
fact,
got a
they're more
Ford
ex-
Bronco.
In fact, our cars are more expensive than your cars.
Are you enjoying your 7 miles to the gallon?
Hey,
I
even
got
more.
7 miles to go.
We
All I
usually
own is
play around
V8s.
2 hours.
Oh, one car I own's a
Wednesday,
4-cylinder.
what sessions
But
are really
that's
short?
Holden Piazza. Look one of them up.
What the hell's that?
No
Do you
idea.
remember Soul of the Century?
No.
They used to give them away on Sale of the Century back in the 80s.
Oh, God.
It's exactly like a DeLorean.
Oh, radio.
It was one of the first turbocharged cars sold in Australia, sort of thing. Hairdresser's car, like a really sports
We don't really have
mod.
time for 4 hours
I don't
one shop.
Hang on, see, I've got a photo.
So you have a car that looks like a DeLorean, and then a
Okay.
Ford Bronco. I'm sorry, man. I like you, dude, but your poor wife.
It's alright.
She took me into getting it. I told her like I was getting it. And she goes, "Oh, that's a great idea." She loves it.
Really?
Really? His
My
wife is
wife would have
happy.
said no, 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 no.
That's what my wife says every time I say I want to buy a Mazda Miata.
His wife is happy.
MX-5.
Why that's a bad idea?
But they're great to drive. You can see out of them really well.
Yeah, I know, but I've got no room for her. I have to take me and my 5-year-old daughter. That's cool. Lovely. There you go. One shot.
Yeah,
I think
Do you
about that
guys
later.
have a lot of Fords there in Australia?
I feel left
Found
out.
on rubbish dumps.
I'm the only
Oh,
non-layered
right down the
person
road.
here,
Yeah, no one buys Fords in
at
Australia.
least in this group.
In fact, because we're all buying European cars because they don't fall apart.
I think down here the Fords are exactly the same as the Mazdas. They're just rebranded. So they're not even American, they're Japanese in disguise.
Although New Zealand's
Japanese
flooded with
disguise.
second-hand Japanese cars.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's amazing what you can get for your money. 4-year-old Japanese car over there is like $2,000. It's crazy. Anyway,
Oh my
New
god.
Zealand,
That is crazy.
but their fuel's really expensive. So is ours compared to the US.
Yeah.
I guess
Speaking
I'm
of
lucky
Australia.
so far. We're not up to $4 a gallon like we were a couple of years ago. Now it's like $2.40 something.
We had our dungeon master is from Australia and
Hang in
Bronco
there. I'm
is
trying to
from the
find this
US.
photo.
Hang on.
Uh, Ewer
To
is
USD.
from Australia,
So
but
to
he's
give you a
located
price at
somewhere
the moment,
else, and
so
we have players
3.71.
all over the world playing. And this is
So
a very
at the
fun
moment,
group.
in Australian dollars, a gallon would be $8.
In Australian dollars? Holy crap.
I don't
Yeah,
drive.
we got 2 taxes on our petrol.
Yeah, we pay about
We get lots of taxes too on our petrol. In fact, they just passed one for smokers insurance that raised it like 60 cents.
we charge the cigarettes that cost $1 each, $1.10 each per cigarette.
Wow.
Per cigarette? Holy heck. I think we're like $10 a pack.
No,
Man.
we're about $60.
Everything's cheap in the US.
Oh, I wish.
Everything's
get
even
national
cheaper
healthcare.
here.
We get national health care, so you don't have to
Comparing
pay for
that the euro
insurance.
is like
Yeah, that is true.
Healthcare.
how
So it depends on what
Bulgarian
you get in your
currency
economy.
here,
that can get expensive.
and cigarettes
Yeah,
are
well,
around
it's
6.
cheap
That makes it around
compared to
3
there,
euros
because we
for a
go in
pack
and there's no bill
of 20.
for most stuff. There's no bills. You might have to wait, but there's no bill.
Well, guys, I don't want to make you jealous, but if you're talking about cigarettes and stuff, it's like 3 euros here, and 3 euros should be even less than $3.
Sorry, what is?
The cigarettes,
Cigarettes.
yeah, it's even cheaper
€3 a
here.
pack. Yeah, Eastern Europe, yeah. Anyway, that's alright, don't smoke, don't care.
Me neither, but I know the prices.
Good. Right, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the one shot. This was fun.
I found
Nearly
a photo
died
of my other car. I'll show you.
twice. these 2 hours actually for the 1.5 hour because we spent like 30 minutes creating our characters. And yeah,
Oh, just so
that
you
sent
know,
to the
if you'd
ground.
gone somewhere else, the battle might have been worse than kegs.
So I'll
Right.
be back with Dungeons and Dragons
See ya.
next week, same time. Like for me, it's noon. Uh, for you, Mao Anna should be 11 a.m. because we have like 1 hour difference between time zones. And I'll be probably streaming something else later today as well. I just don't know what yet. But bye bye for now. Thank you for visiting me. Yes, can come. Oh, it's okay. Thank you, thank you. You have a good day too. And if it's raining, don't stay outside. Just enjoy the rain from inside. That's what I do. Okay. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you for visiting me. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.
That looks really cool.
Bye,
That's
guys.
one of them.
So, yeah.
I'll show you a couple of pictures.